That probably wasn't very smart of me to start it just now. That'll be fine, probably. Hopefully. Uh, Speaking of which, let me see if it's gonna be fine. Are we starting properly? Preparing studio. Okay. It'll get there eventually. Hello, Blue Code
What's
Knight.
on the horizon today?
How you doing?
Adventure calls.
Congrats on redeeming first. I need pineapples. Because I always need pineapples. Pineapples are an essential aspect of hunting cheaters. Hello, Kaysan. Welcome in. Let's see. Studio, open. Why are you reformatting? Okay. Alright, time to start the TikTok stream. And probably ignore a lot of the brain rot people on TikTok, but we're starting it because, we gotta start it. Let me publish that I'm live. Loppings, confirm that I'm live. Hello, Flash, Lil Stank, Booshoosh. Do you remember where I'm from? No. No, I do not. Thank you for the follow, the real long shot, and Toast Lord.
What now?
Hello, OG, Pump Night, welcome in. Spain, nice, nice.
Working here is
Hello,
so
Nugget and Restless Gambler. I think I missed some messages, let me scroll up a bit. Hello, Pricey Jar, welcome in. It's going decent. Hello, the Star Wars fan, B. Viger. Waxed Beaver, welcome in. Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen before? Yes. Yes, I have. Pretty good. I haven't watched all of the newest season, but I don't think it's fully out yet, so I physically cannot watch all of it. But I only watch dub, so I'm just waiting on the dub to come out.
I suppose.
Hello, the CIA, welcome in. Artemo, Static Noise, good to see you. I do not want bananas. The bane of my existence in this game. Well, actually, Shelley Inspire Outpost is the bane of my existence. So on that topic. Gotta firebomb the shop. Have you played with Frosty? I have no idea who that is. Is that like, a player? A person? I don't know who Frosty is. Frosty the Snowman? Frosty the food slash dessert? You don't watch sub? Can't read or something? Brother, if I couldn't read, I wouldn't be reading your chat, your messages. I'm usually multitasking if I'm watching like TV shows. Usually I'm like coding or Minecraft or editing or something, so I can't really be reading subtitles while doing other shit. And I also just don't care for subtitle anime. I watch like subtitled, like live action shows. I watched a lot of Korean shows. Um, and it's like I hate dub for like English dub for IRL shows, like IRL Korean shows, um, or Japanese. That's a lot of what I watch is like a lot of samurai shows and movies. It's terrible. Like English dub for like live action is terrible, but I prefer English dub for animes. Craziest moment in Sea Thieves for you? I don't think I can pin it to one. I have too many hours on this game to have one craziest moment. If anybody likes tanks, watch T-34 on Amazon Prime. It's a Russian-made movie. Nice, nice. How new is that? Hello, Moozy. Good to see you. That salty chick. Welcome in. Just wanted to drop by and say hi. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you. Did you watch, Terrace House? It was a Japanese dating show. I've not. I don't really watch many, like, dramas or, like, reality shows. I mostly just watch, like, historical or, like, samurai movies. Anything that's, like, Korean or Japanese that I watch is pretty much entirely either historical or, like, samurai movies. Or shows. That's most of what I watch. As far as, like, foreign media goes. Just popping in to say hi. You gotta go since you have work. All good. I appreciate you popping in. Best of luck at work. Oh, that guy, Chris, you're a cheater? Good for you, Chief. Good for you. Do you want a badge or, like, a sticker or something? Maybe a free band? We issue those out every once in a while, you know? Costs nothing. Might pop in later again, sounds good. Somebody redeemed talk through speaking trumpet, so you know what you gotta do. I think I missed that, where was that at? Oh, they did. I shall do that on the next inspection. We get a prediction going here, because we're not too far from that ship. This is John Anti-Cheat? No, John Helldiver. By name. Hello, Frank C. Good to see you. Do you cheat to anti-cheat? What does it look like? Yeah, I don't even, like, at this point there's no point in answering, like, TikTok's questions other than just letting them perceive for themselves, because I swear I'm not gonna rant again about how stupid TikTok users are, but, like, use your eyes. Use your eyes. Let's use a little bit of our brain power here. This is why I ignore TikTok half the time. Hey, no? I mean, I'm not saying all of y'all are, but, like, all of the stupid questions I get are on TikTok, so blame your fellow TikTok users if you want to be mad at somebody. Because all the civil comments and conversation is on the Twitch stream. Now I know for sure that that man does not turn his brain on ever.
You did not have to do that. You knew you didn't.
Thank you for the Prime sub.
How could you have done that?
K-Deck. I don't know if I said that right. I appreciate the Prime sub. John, what is a cheat? Gee, I don't know. It's a cheat. A cheat is a cheat. Hello, Moon. Meccan. Sounds like we're having issues again. No. No, not really. TikTok's the one with the issues, which is why I honestly just need to ignore them. I swear, like, every time I even glance at TikTok, I just have an internal aneurysm. Hello, Kyle. And Chicken. You cheated on a test before? Unforgivable. Chat, get his ass. Get the pitchforks. We practice chivalry here. What's the best game you've played? I don't know. I can't think of, like, any... I always get asked, like, what my favorite game is. I haven't, like, played... Or I can't think of any game that I've played that's, like, just all around perfect. And is, like, one that kind of, like, fulfills all of the video game enjoyment things I look for. No. I can't really say. Cause, like, I go to, like, different games for different experiences. Like, if I want medieval fighting, I play, or, like, Sieges, I play Conquer's Blade or Chivalry 2. If I'm looking for, like, chill building, bit more creative stuff, coding, Minecraft. If I'm looking for roleplay, interacting with random people, Sea of Thieves. Like, there's different games that I play to kind of fulfill the different things I want to get out of a video game, you know? Is using a crosshair, considered cheating? Depends how you're using it. If you literally tape something onto your monitor, that's not cheating, but if you manipulate the game files to do it, then by Sea of Thieves' definition of, like, cheating, it is considered cheating. Any, like, altercation to the game files is considered cheating. Yeah, if it's not part of the base game, but, like, if it's something you literally stuck on your monitor, like, no, that's not cheating. Like, really the only, or if it's, like, something built into your monitor, that also isn't really cheating. At least as far as, you know, Sea of Thieves' thing goes. Wish there were more games like Sea of Thieves, open sandbox, where you can interact in unique and creative ways. I wish so too. Then I would have an excuse to play something for content other than Sea of Thieves. But yeah, I wish so too. Hello there. How goes it? Nobody home, I guess. Let me blend in. I'll make myself at home. Let's see. So your cheater incident rate is based on your overlay numbers are 0.009%. Apparently you haven't played Hourglass. I do play a lot of Hourglass, yes. At least like half of my inspections are Hourglass. I mean, I have a pretty good, like, because whenever the server's dead, we just do Hourglass. So I'd say at least like half. At least like 50% is Hourglass. You do the same? You mean like with a custom crosshair? Using Corsair, can be considered cheating? Isn't Corsair like a type of mouse and keyboard? Isn't that a tech brand? I don't think like a physical tech is cheating. Hello there, Dad Freeze since '03. Would any of you gentlemen happen to be cheating by chance? Any cheats or hacks? You gentlemen indulge in the cheating and the hacking? Hello, Nifty Squire 556. How you doing? What's this man shooting at? That was something else? Gotcha. Yeah, I probably missed the older message. Have you caught any cheaters today? Per the norm, when TikTok users ask me questions, what does it look like? I've been live for 12 minutes. Huh? Yes, obviously. Yeah, we caught all the cheaters. Yeah. They're all gone. You know, we got them all. The guy in chat that just says he's using hacks, we already got that guy. Yeah. As he sent the message in chat, we caught him. Yeah. I'm just that good, what can I say? Still waiting on an answer, gentlemen. Would any of you happen to be cheating? Any cheats or hacks? I'm the anti-cheat, so I just gotta make sure you guys are playing fair. These guys are not very good at sailing their ship. Ran into so many things. John should get his, elo up, and maybe we can find, some more of them. I mean, it could be. It could be. I mean, I don't like to bully people. Like, I'm not a big fan of PvP, so that's why I don't grind out PvP. I probably really not enjoy it, and yeah. I don't know. I just don't really like PvPing in Hourglass, so I just wouldn't really enjoy that, personally. You're in cheater purgatory now. TikTok users remind you of that meme with Patrick and his head stuck in the jug? Yeah. It's a good comparison. You're bored? What songs do you like that I could learn on guitar? Learn, what's it called? I don't have an instrument out. What's it called? They might be trying to find me. Be calmed. Learn Be Calmed on guitar. Have you played VR before? I have. I've not played Sail VR, because I'm guessing you're probably going to ask me if I played Sail VR. I've not. I'm not a big fan of VR. I get motion sick. It also just, like, hurts my head to be staring into a screen. I'd rather just, like, I've played some VR games, just aren't desktop, and that's how I prefer to play VR games. Just because VR nauseates me. Hello, Nino? Or is it Nino? Welcome in. How do you know someone's cheating? If they're cheating. Wowza. Who could have guessed? You find cheaters in all platforms like Xbox, PS5, and PC. 99% of the time they're on PC. But it is possible to get cheats on PC, like console. Although it's usually like basically a PC emulator hooked up to their console, so it's basically PC cheats. But it's very limited on Xbox. They can't do like all the crazy teleporting and like shooting through ships and stuff. It's kind of limited. So as far as I'm aware, I don't think I've caught any that are on console. I'm pretty sure all of them, because most of the cheaters I catch are using, you know, the pretty extreme cheats. So I'm pretty sure they're all PC cheaters. You used to get motion sick with VR, but after a couple runs you adjust. Now you have no problem with it. Yeah, I mean, when I first started playing VR, I was really motion sick at first, and then I kind of got used to it. I still just don't really enjoy VR, mainly because you're sitting there with a screen in your face, like straight in front of your eyes for a very long time. That's the big reason. I mean, that and motion sick, but like, that's the big reason why I just prefer desktop if I'm playing a VR game. Are they looking for you? If they are, they're not doing a very good job. Burn some grubs. I mean, they haven't, like, tried to kill me. I'm kind of just chilling here. But I should probably fill out my shit while we're sitting here. So they seem to be mute. They have not spoke a single word. Just put in the counter that they're not cheating. Hello, Big G. It's more immersed. Yeah, I mean, it is more immersive. I just still prefer desktop for the sake of my eyes, brain, and motion. So, my eyes and brain. Motion sickness is funny playing a game like this. Well, I mean, it's a little bit different when you're staring at a flat screen versus, you know, a VR headset, which is not really a flat screen. It's VR. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a VR tech, but like, it's a little bit different from staring at a flat screen versus moving around with the screen in your eyes. Like, I would get motion sick if I literally stuck my face directly in front of my monitor and was like moving around a bunch and trying to play this game with it directly in front of my face. I would probably get motion sick. Your sister's in the Navy and gets motion sick playing this? How does your sister get... Okay. Does your sister also get motion sick, like, being on the ocean? Since she's in the Navy? That's interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense if she does as well, but then it begs the question, why join the Navy if you get motion sick? From, like, you know, oceans and rocking boats and such. Eat the 150 worm. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about talking through the speaker. I'll do that in a second here. We'll probably do it for the next one since literally nobody was here until I talked. Alright, well you gentlemen stay safe out there. I have cheaters to hunt. Godspeed. Anybody nearby? Nope. Drink grog, that I shall. Naturally, we gotta do it while we're swimming, trying to get to our mermaid. There we go. Outpost bound, they are selling. That they are. Though I do not care about loot. that a ship? That is a ship. That's a sloop. Cool. There are some jobs in the Navy that don't require you to be on a ship. That's true. That's true. There's probably like, I don't know, probably some sort of communication, server room, you know, comms kind of jobs that don't require you to be on the boats. Something like that. I don't know. I had to take a gander. Can you kill the Kraken? I mean, not right now, because there is no Kraken to kill, but like, if it does pop up, yeah. Honestly, the Kraken's really easy to kill if you're solo. Yeah, I would argue the Kraken is easier to kill than Megalodons, because Megalodons are just a pain in the ass. Oh, another speaking through the trumpet? Don't know where we're going. It's gonna be a minute till we do the worm one, because I have to get a bait crate, and I do not know what this guy's doing. Oh, that's a skeleton ship. I see. Lovely, I thought that was a player. Ooh, I mind if I do? Oh, I thought that was bigger. I mean, I'll still take it. I just thought it was a bigger fish. Looked bigger in the inventory. Well, I guess we'll dive. Because we already checked the, that ship. There was another Reaper, marked, but it disappeared, so it probably left or sunk or something. Your fiance joined the, Navy to work in the nuclear program? Okay. I'm not gonna act like I understand how that works, but well, I guess it would make sense if it has something to do with, like, the nuclear submarines. If she was working on something related to that, that would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Assuming it's related to that. Because other than that, like, I figure if it's like a nuclear plant, or like nuclear engineering, you'd probably be like a scientist on land working on that shit. John Anti-Tier on Xbox? Nope. I just play with an Xbox controller. Have you checked the Monkey Island? I can assure you with absolute certainty, nobody's doing Monkey Island. Half the players don't even know what that is. I will still gripe about Monkey Island being the biggest waste of 7 months for like the most unasked for update. Nobody asked for Monkey Island, and it took them 7 months to make it, or to release it. Who knows if it took them longer than that to make it, but they pushed back the season 7 months to drop that, and it was very sad, very underwhelming. Bunch of seaports abroad. Submariners built different. No way you could be miles under the water in a metal hot dog. I agree. Contrary to, you know, my actions on the Sea of Thieves, I'm not a big ocean guy. I don't mind, you know, being on the ocean, being on the open water. But like, I would not want to have any job that requires me to be on a boat or like oil rig, anything in the ocean. No, thank you. Not sure why this guy also pulled his sail up. It's maybe a lost farmer. Thank you for the follow, Goblin. Hello, the real Doc walking. Not a big, Navy guy, pirate life. I mean, I'm more of a sophisticated gentleman than a pirate, dare I say. Considering I am the inspector. Who prefers to not be violent. But, if you go off, like, historical pirates, a lot of them preferred not to be violent, because it was more beneficial to seize a ship without having to fight it or kill anybody, versus fighting them, so, a little bit of history for you. Hello there! How goes it? Is that Moogie? That might be Moogie. It's not Moogie. Hello there, Mr. Herobrine, XE467. Would you happen to be using any cheats by chance, Mr. Herobrine? Riveting conversation. Well, I guess we'll sail him out his own. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, you're right. I did forget the speaking trumpet. I mean, I'm kinda done speaking, so... This may be like an ultimate strat to like, let me get close to my ship, and then he kills me and then starts shooting at my ship. This may be like a 1,000 brain move. Catch me while my guard's down. Or he may be AFK. Yeah, that's also... Brother's asleep. He may be asleep. He's cheating, you can tell it by his eyes. Do you indulge in the cheats and hacks, sir? He does kind of have the eyes of a suspicious man, I will say. That or, you know, he... Oh, he can't hear me. Okay. Well, damn. Guess we gotta communicate via chat. Text chat. Alright. Well, that's good. He claims he's not cheating.
You did not have to do that.
He's
You knew
mute.
you did not have to do that. How could you have done that?
Hey, thank you for the prime sub. Tentacles. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gift, Okay Snail, Nope Jess, and FF Do. I don't know if I said that right. Prehistoric error communication. Finally caught a stream, welcome in. How did he know you were talking if he can't hear you? He probably saw my bubble, my chat bubble, above my head, and knew I was talking, but he must have his thing off, if I had to guess. Boy, the Taikaganda. Jonathan, would you like to hear a fact? Sure. Why not? Might be cheating? Probably not. Cheaters usually don't loss farm. They usually beat the shit out of people, you know? So that they can get a win and not a loss. I mean, why else use cheats? Yeah, definitely loss farming. Thoughts on Avatar: Last Airbender? I've only seen the live action from like 2010, I think it was. I haven't seen the show, any of the shows. I think they did a live action show. I've only seen the movie from like the 2010s. Honestly, people hate on it, but I kind of liked it. Like as a kid, I liked the live action. Like it wasn't amazing, but it was kind of like up there with what's that one? Is it Sorcerer's Stone? I think it's called Sorcerer's Stone, the Nicolas Cage one. Oh, it's Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's what it's called. I kind of regard it up there with like Sorcerer's Apprentice, the Nicolas Cage movie. I like that one too, which is like a 2010s movie, or like Jumper. I'm not gonna lie. 2010s, like between like 2008 to like 2015, there were some banger movies. They weren't like amazing movies, but you gotta give like filmmakers for that time credit for being very creative. And like putting out some decent movies. You're unfollowing them. I know it's a hot take because people like hate on the live action, but like granted, the last time I watched it, I was probably like 12, but I liked it as a kid. I haven't watched it since, but I liked it. Is that a ship, or what am I looking at? No, it's the outpost. It's a funny bad movie. I'm sure if I watched it like recently, it probably would be like a fun bad movie. In one of my film classes, I got to watch a CCP, propaganda film from like the 1960s, 1970s. And people always get confused when I say CCP. because they don't know their history. That's the Chinese Communist Party, if you're wondering what that stands for. So I got to watch a nice Chinese Communist Party propaganda movie. 2-hour long propaganda movie that was in like 360p in one of my film classes. That was fun. That was a fun bad movie. Did you learn anything? That apparently they did not know how to film above like 360p for propaganda videos. Or it was just the version we had to watch. Maybe the resolution for some reason got fucked because it was terrible. That was a fun bad movie though. Thank you for the raid, Lunas Orion. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak. Orion? I'm probably not saying that right. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Possible cheaters at the volcano? Probably not. I mean, they could be, but like, that's the opposite side of the server, so I'm not going over there unless I know there's a ship over there. Orion. Gotcha. Thank you. I'm bad at pronouncing everything. Doing good? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. John Antichi, possible cheaters at the volcano? Probably not, as I said. And again, I'm on the opposite side of the server, so unless I see like a Reaper or a marker down here, I ain't spending 25 minutes just sailing across the server to find nobody. Not the most efficient. You saw a sloop there. Brother, this isn't all the same servers. There are 5,000+ people per month that play Sea of Thieves. We're not all on the same server. Here to go, yeah, see you, little stank. Take it easy. Shout out to YouTube algorithm for leading you to you, by the way. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm guessing you saw my recent video, Tentacles. Thank you for the follow, no life. No, I missed a bunch of messages here. I think somebody was asking me. Oh yeah, is this the question? John, are you fancy? I'd consider myself sophisticated, fancy, yeah. To an extent. John still at it in 2026? Absolutely. I'm gonna leave that. What's jumping around do? It actually makes me faster. It heals me, gives me some extra shield. Makes me stronger. Endurance. Builds up my dexterity. Yeah. It also makes me taller. Yeah. It's just like, it's a miracle worker. It's like a snake oil. I get infinitely more bitches when I jump around and see these. It's scientifically proven. You just gotta ask Bob and the Thena's of Fortune. Thena's of Fortune. The Thena's Fortune. He told me. Learned it from the wise, blind old man down there. Saw one of your videos from 7 days ago? Yeah, that's a recent video. That one's been popping off. I think it's the thumbnail. I've learned that like thumbnails on YouTube for like long form videos really do make the difference. Cause like the quality of that video is pretty similar to a lot of the recent videos I put out. Like, they're all about the same kind of quality and like, you know, nothing's too different. Obviously like the content's different, but like, I'm not doing anything too crazy or new or different. And the older videos have like just a couple thousand views. And that one's got like almost 200k. So the thumbnails really do make a difference. People like seeing a fat John as a thumbnail. Thank you for the hydrate. You don't know if you've ever been there? The poor Merrick? You think Sea of Thieves is dying? It's getting there. I mean, if you go off the numbers, it's definitely been on a decline. And it of course goes up, bumps up whenever there's an update, but for the most part, going off the numbers, it's definitely been on a decline. I haven't looked at it recently. I don't know if it's gone up. Like the last time I looked at it was when this season dropped. I think, or it was the last update. I think it was when the season dropped, because it like spiked up from like 4,000 average a month to like 6,000 because of the new update. I'm sure it's probably gone down since then. Because that tends to be a common occurrence, is Sea of Thieves will put out an update, it'll get a bunch of people armed for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then everybody logs off because they're already bored of the new content. Oh yeah, I forgot to get the worms. Let me do that before. I need to get worms. I completely forgot about that. Is that a ship over there? No, it's not a ship. That's a rock. Your ship has never been inspected for cheaters? Well, I hope there aren't any cheaters on it. But if I come across it, rest assured it will get inspected. Thank you for the or I already did that hydrate, but thank you for the grog sip. Let me do that. I'm out of grog. Let me refill. Name a location that you are willing to meet for an inspection. The Sea of Thieves. Which is where I inspect everyone. As I mentioned, I think it was a different chatter, but the servers are not one big server. There's only up to 6 ships per server, so it is entirely random, like as to whose servers I end up in. Or what server I end up in. Thank you for the 5 bits waxed beaver, I appreciate it. It's not boulder, it's a rock. I mean, they're both made of stone. Same difference. Currently 4K past 24 hours, highest was 6K, and that's only for Steam, not counting crossplay. 4K past highest peak was 6K, and that's only for Steam, not counting crossplay. Yeah, I think that's about the same as when I last looked at it. Granted, the 24-hour players has gone down. But like the max for the like past 30 days was around like 6K, and that was after the recent season dropped. It sounds about right. The past couple months have been rough. Like the average was like 4,000 for the whole month. It was like at one point I think it was for 1 or 2 months it dropped below like 4,000. It was like 3,700. I don't know SpongeBob. I know SpongeBob, but like, not that I'd be able to quote or remember shit from it. I didn't watch it that much as a kid. The only SpongeBob meme or like reference that I can even like that I do reference ever is the if you can't do the crime, or it was what's it? It's if you can't serve the time, don't commit the crime. And then they stick them in jail for like 2 seconds, and they're like, "All right, you're out." Now, I didn't really watch that much SpongeBob as a kid. It was pretty much I watched a lot of TV as a kid. So like whatever shows I did watch, it was very random, not in order, and just like whatever was on the TV. There were very few things that like I actually watched start to finish completely. A lot of stuff that I watched as a kid was just like bits and pieces, a few random episodes, just whatever was on the TV. SpongeBob is delicious when it made into a cake. I mean, there are sponge cases. Sponge cases. Sponge cakes. Sponge cases. Mixing up my words here. What do you do before Sea of Thieves? Content-wise, Sea of Thieves. What did I do? I'm guessing you're asking content-wise. Before Sea of Thieves, Minecraft, I think, is the last thing I did before Sea of Thieves. Yo, damn. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Nope, Jess. I appreciate it. If you got gifted a sub, make sure to thank Nope Jess. Yeah, technically Overwatch. Overwatch was... No, actually Minecraft was my oldest, like, public YouTube video. But yeah, it was... As far as content before Sea of Thieves, it would have been Minecraft, memes and such. It was a lot of green screening stuff into Minecraft. Like Walter White memes and stuff. What else did I do? Oh, I did one Overwatch video. Some GTA memes, more just green screening characters in the GTA. And then it was Sea of Thieves, so. Yeah, those GTA, Overwatch, and Minecraft are like the only things I really have made content on before Sea of Thieves. And then I had like, ages ago, some old Call of Duty videos. But I did also make a Sea of Thieves video, like way back. So technically, I think that might outlive those ones. But as far as like public videos go, just those 3 games. Hello, Duck Savage. Good amount of your childhood was SpongeBob. You could cite the entire episodes. That is something I could not do. I think out of like kids shows, the only one that I watched probably the most of congruently, would have been like the animated Justice League or the animated Iron Man show. Probably it would have been like early 2000s. Yeah. Those are like probably the 2 that I watched the most. And the Clone Wars. I did watch a lot of the Clone Wars too. Because we had the Clone Wars on disc. If Sea of Thieves ever ends, like the server shut down, do you have some kind of plan? Will John Antichi live on in some other form of medium? It depends on the games. Because, like, I really could do John Antichi or any sort of, like, roleplay or create a new character, some kind of character. And really any game that has proxy chat. I just would have to find a game that, like, it's actually fun to do proxy chat in, and I can do something similar to this. It would solely depend on the games. I mean, like, Arc Raiders is probably, like, the closest alternative that I can think of. Is my graphics turned up all the way? No, they're not. Cool. Awesome. They need to be not turned up. Thank you for the 5 bits. Nope, Jess, I appreciate it. Also, if anybody wants to join the Discord, there's the Discord. Let me get a prediction going for this brig up here. Is that a sloop? No, that's a tower. I'm bamboozling myself. You'd be bummed if saw it shuts down purely for this stream. I don't think it'll get shut down anytime soon. Now granted, if they keep putting out not great updates, it's definitely on that trajectory. But you know, I think it at least has a few years left until SAW gets like fully shut down. Thank you for the 20 bits, Wax Beaver. I appreciate it. Let me pull this up here so I can see chat better. There's a person who roleplays as a stereotypical scripted MMO quest giver. It's hilarious in Arc Raiders. You also saw somebody with a Mario soundboard. Nice, nice. I've done like a tiny bit in Arc Raiders where I went around as a Russian man giving out toasters. I don't know. The downside, like, is there is some potential with Arc Raiders, but like Sea Thieves always just has me come back to it because it's so much easier to have interactions with just random people without getting shot in the face. In Sea of Thieves. I'm also much more skilled and known in Sea of Thieves, so Sea of Thieves is kind of just like the go-to. Thank you for the follow, Keegan. You don't, yeah, that's true, that's true. You don't get infinite pineapples. It is much harder to stay alive in Arc Raiders if somebody's not willing to hear you out, you know? The dudes in TikToks are, or the dudes in TikTok are goons. John Goons. I would agree, they definitely are goons. Hello there. How goes it? There are a lot of goons in the TikTok chat. Mutes? Oh, we'll see. Hello there, gentlemen. How goes it? Greetings. Would you lads happen to be using any cheats by chance? Any cheats or hacks? Mr. Wallacine? Mr. Astral? You indulge in the cheating and the hacking? I see that little no shake, that's good. What about you, Mr. Wallacine? Rolls on deck laughing. I'll take that as a probably not cheating. No captainship, it seems. You forgetting to do the speaking trumpet? You're right, you're right. Well, I'm gonna get this written down. Make sure Rare knows you're not cheating. That is very rude, sir. I'm trying to fill out my papers. Pardon me. That's very uncalled for, sir. Well, I guess I don't get to fill out my papers. Damn. Man, fucking cooked food sucks. I need my pineapples out. Why was I using cooked food? That shit's ass. It didn't heal me all the way. Don't let me catch anybody claiming cooked food is better than pineapples. That shit was ass. Apparently they took offense to the speaking trumpet, I guess. Is that them? I think that's them. Wonder if they have 10 pineapples in their ship and you can gorge yourself on them? They might, they might. Though we should probably just keep looking for people. Well, looks sick as fuck, John, can't lie. Thank you. It does have a lot of damage holes in it. Which is an artistic choice, naturally. They're not on the map. I think we'll probably just dive unless I spot somebody else. Server's looking a bit empty. I do need to finish eating my worms, so let me do that and then we'll dive. They flipped quick? Beats me. It happens a lot. Especially with like the mutes, they probably thought I was trying to like steal from them or something. People are very cautious in this game, and more often than not, it's like the mutes that'll just like blast me. The way you can tell if they're like more than likely gonna try and kill me is there's always, and it's always the big crews, there's always like one person that will just be standing with their gun out, or their like sword or their weapon out, always at the ready. And that skeleton was just sitting there with his blunder out the whole time. Barely swapped it out. Whenever I see that, I know for a fact somebody, and it's usually the one with the gun out, is just itching to shoot me. And is very much has trust issues. Because I've come across that so many times when we're like inspecting people. It's always the people that are just standing around with their weapon out that are first to shoot. It's a power game after all. That it is. That it is. Although if I was a toxic player and somebody that actually enjoyed PvP, I would turn around and just bully the shit out of them. But I am a refined gentleman that prefers not resorting. Can't fucking speak, my god. I am a refined gentleman that prefers not to use violence. I don't know why I can't fucking speak today. Jesus Christ. Why are you eating so many worms? Because somebody redeemed the eat 150 worms redeemed. And it's also good nutrients. And I've also eaten, like, 16,000 worms. I gotta get my numbers up. Gotta beat the records. Do you have a script or something that tracks your actions in the game, or do you just remember on hand every worm you eat? You can check in game. It'll tell you. If you go to your hunter's call, or not hunter's call, your pirate progress, you can see under provisions eaten how many of each food you've eaten. So every once in a while I just add it up. Damage only shows the kind of man it takes to take down. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, your health bar does show how long it takes till you die. Well, you say unless they cheat. Although, a lot of times Sea of Thieves' food health bar thing will just not register properly. Or you'll eat food and it just doesn't heal you. So sometimes it's neither. Sometimes it's just Sea of Thieves glitching and maybe you're dying before you should be. Or your health thing is just not registering, so when you should be eating, it's showing you at full HP. Try and name your cockatoo Cockaboo, but you don't think Salt would like the word cock in the names. Probably not. I tried naming my my ship like a sloop the Chum Bucket, and it did not work. I don't know why, but it kept censoring like, oh, I know. Well, no. I don't know why, like, it kept censoring chum. I didn't think chum was, like, a bad word. I don't know why it kept censoring that. Because it was spelled with an H, so it's not like it was a blockable word, as far as I'm aware. It's like, I don't know why it wasn't working. Has anybody ever claimed the grub dinner with you? No. No, they have not. So it just mirrors that guy seemed like he's moving awfully fast. I guess I'll just sword dash over to him. Hello there! How goes it? Greetings. Mr. Lemon. S113. Would you happen to be using any cheats by chance, Mr. Lemon? Any cheats or hacks? I see that no turn, that's good, that's good. We'll take a little look around here. A little bit smelly down here. The IRS. Good amount of stats, 5.3 mil, not too shabby, not too shabby. Stats are checking out. Alright, well everything's looking good, Mr. Lemon. Let me get this written down. Alright, you stay safe out there, Mr. Lemon. Best of luck. I shall return to hunting. Godspeed. John, I think John's the IRS secretly. No, not really. Did he? Oh, he really shot himself over. Well, time to steal the ship. Since he left. If you don't evade taxes, you're a soy boy. Well, I don't think you'll be humming that same tune when, you know, the IRS comes knocking on your door. Dare I say. Even the Joker wouldn't mess with the IRS. I mean, not paying taxes has taken down, like, so many criminals, which is what's really ironic. I can't name them all, but, like, a lot of criminals have gotten, like, caught, or at least, like, the reason they've been arrested is because of the IRS. Am I gonna have to kill this guy? I feel bad, like, trying to get him to sail out zone, but, like, I will kill him if I have to. The only cheating John Anti-G allows is cheating on your taxes. I do not endorse cheating on your taxes. I've never said this, and, that is false. Blasphemy. He doesn't see me, I'm in a barrel. I'm headed. Evil John Anti-Cheat emerging? No, I'm a very evil barrel. Oh, he scuttled. Okay, I figured he would at least take the Lost Farm level. Maybe he doesn't know that.
So, yeah.
Scuttling. He does have a mic. You stay safe out there, Mr. Lemon. Yo, it's food. That's wild. That's wild that he waits till the very last minute to turn his mic on. I thought he was mute. Damn. Poor gamblers. Yeah, poor all the people that voted. Half of y'all are lucky that I ended it early. Chum is sometimes a word. Ah, I see. I don't know. Let me allow that. Hello, Mari. Welcome in. We are... I guess we're kind of close to an outpost. Oh, we're in the same server we were in before. Lovely. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna even bother. I'm just gonna dive again. We're in the same server, so no point in sailing around to lower the shit. Whoa, 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 Forsaken King, you can't be using the hard R in chat. It's Clanka with an A. Can't be using the clanker. That's offensive to all the robots. All the bots in chat. See, TikTok knows what I'm talking about. There's a lot of bots over there. I'm joking, y'all are totally human. Though some of y'all seem like bots when they just repeat the same question over and over. When was the last time you found a cheater in the game? Oh, like a week or two ago. I think it was about 2 weeks ago, give or take. TikTok is full of goons. That they are. Ain't modest if it's true. True. Well, I mean, even if it is true. Not to get into semantics, but like, technically, if a generalization is true, that still doesn't account for every single person that falls under that generalization. So technically it's not entirely true. Off the principle, but anyways. Clankers are a separate entity when it comes to that. John Anti-G is a clanker lover, confirmed. That's a wild statement. Listen, I like my auto mods. The bots are good at moderating. They're annoying when the non-good bots come into the chats to advertise shit or whatever, but the moderation ones are good. Why are you underwater, John? Because, so, it's a crazy thing that happens. When you go under the surface, like, of the water, like, you sink below, you're under the water. I know, it's crazy. It's the Q and hourglass. This is how you queue. Oh, I didn't mean to end submissions. Oh well, that's fine. We're in the battle anyways. Automon doesn't like when you shit talk Shelly sometimes, but always passes your messages. I mean, Shelly's an exception. Shelly's the one person we're allowed to harass in this game. And bully. Because nobody likes Shelly of Ancient Spire Outpost. Hello there! How goes it? Fancy ship you have here. All the Lost Farmers. I'm assuming. Hello? Oh, it's the IRS again. Long time no see, person we just checked. We meet again. Long time no see, Mr. Lemon. It's been years. Well, I already know you're not cheating, so stay safe out there. Okay. I have a feeling we may be running into him a lot. I'm gonna swap to the opposite faction after this one. Well, if I even can, but assuming I can. Because I'll have to lower Hourglass first to swap factions, but I think we're gonna swap factions. So technically, because this is the same guy and he did talk, that would be not mute. Because that guy has talked before, so that would count as not mute. Dead siege today, boss? It would seem so. It would seem so. Alright. Well, he is not a mute because he did talk once the previous match. I'm not gonna put that in a counter because we've already checked him. Go to the giant skull in the sky? No, I don't think I will. Oh my god, it put me in the same server again. I've not left this server at all. It keeps putting me in the same server against the same person. How close are we to Ancient or Night Spire? Yeah, I'm gonna sail up to Port Merrick since it's right next to us, and then we're just gonna throw down Hourglass and throw up the other one. That may give us a higher chance of not getting queued against the same person. Predictions are rigged right now? No? I'd say they're quite fair. Well, you say the same two servers, but what's wild is we've been in one server for 3 games now. So we were in this server, I don't remember what inspection was. I think it was the Brig. When we inspected the Brig, that was this server. And then we queued for Hourglass. It put us in the same server against Lemon. And then now that we've once again queued, it put me back in the same server against Lemon again. So we've now server hopped twice and gotten put back into the same server twice. Yeah, I am eternally stuck in this server. Why is he still on the map? Why is the circle gone? That's really weird. I don't know why the circle disappeared. You live in that server now? I guess. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it took a minute to disappear. Black Mirror episode where John inspects the same ship over and over. Yeah, pretty much. This would be like any Lost Farmer's dream, is to get queued against the same Lost Farmer over and over. But, unfortunately for Mr. Lemon, I'm looking for the cheaters, not the XP. I don't really give a shit about XP, so... Why say XP? The levels. Something is cooking. I hope my fire alarm doesn't go off. Cause that smells burnt. 22k, not bad. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make sure nothing's burning in my kitchen. Oh, never mind. I hear somebody out there. Thank you for the follow, Astral XQC. May want to check your home, John. Still check, just in case. I mean, I heard somebody out there, so it's fine. I'll know once the alarm goes off. Thank you for the follow the Lux, man. Might be a cheater trying to sabotage you. I don't think so. Yeah, server hop. That's what you gotta do. Or factions while ban server hop. Alright, down we go. Who are you? I am me. Who are you? Thank you for the gift, Josh. I appreciate it. In the episode, John gets doxxed and Cheater burns down his house. I would hope not. Though no cheater has, like, accurately been able to dox me, so... If they do, they're gonna accidentally burn down the wrong person's house, cause... Yeah, there's been a few times, I don't even know if they're cheaters, but it's been a few times where, like, people have tried, they've gone in, it's usually in the TikTok chat where all of the cesspools tend to be, and they've, like, people have gone in and, like, posted random IPs and been like, here's your IP, look familiar, it's like, brother, that's not my IP. So they definitely try to, like, scare dox me, but I don't think people know how to dox people properly. I'm sure it's probably not that hard to, like, find somebody's IP and dox them. Though, whoever is trying to dox me is not very good at it. It's a cheater using a firewall to stop the anti-cheat from inspecting him. Well, I mean, the only way, or not only way, but the only thing cheaters gotta do to not be inspected is just leave the game when I'm in it. Which is the downside to being a cheater hunter. I know some people will claim, like, oh, it's because you know, you stream and you make content out of it, they're aware of you. There isn't really a way to avoid being put on a cheater blacklist and them just knowing to leave the server if they don't want to get banned, whenever they're in a server with me. Because a lot of cheaters are in, like, communities and discords together, so the second, like, word gets around that somebody by X name is reporting cheaters and hunting them, they're gonna put that person on a blacklist, and then most cheaters that are in connected communities will just leave the server whenever they're, you know, in that game with that person. Hello there! How you doing?
Can I win this time?
Oh, we meet again. Go for it. I guess nobody's doing Hourglass today. Well,
And,
you stay safe out there. It's lemon again. Nobody's doing Hourglass. At least this should server hop us. Did it queue me into the same server again? Oh my god, it queued us into the same server again. There's my dive line. There is another ship here, but that's fine. I want to get to a new server. I'm tired of being in the same server. I wouldn't be surprised if that Reaper's the one we checked earlier today. That's wild. Would you ever do an IRL face reveal? Probably not. I mean, really the only way a face reveal of mine would... Yeah, even then I don't think it even would happen. Yeah, no. Really the only way a face reveal would ever happen is if, like, if after I graduate from college, if I work on any movies, as an editor, or whatever role I'm doing, if I'm working for, like, any advertisement companies, or editors and such, or, movies and such, which I don't think they even, like, have public profiles for. If somebody was to somehow figure out John Anticheat worked on X video, or X movie, or X commercial, they might be able to find, like, my name and maybe find a picture of me, if I had, like, a public profile for work or something. But usually only actors have, like, public profiles tied to, like, movies and stuff, so Very unlikely. But willingly, I probably wouldn't do a face reveal. I like my privacy. I don't want to be harassed by people IRL. Yeah. Yeah, my face reveal is my profile picture and John's face. Look at that beautiful face. I saw you earlier, I didn't know it was you like 15 minutes ago. I've inspected a good amount of people, so it's possible I inspected you. I don't know. Were you on a brig, a sloop, or what ship were you on? John does a fake face reveal via AI generated deepfakes so no cheater can identify him. Now that not entirely is something I do because I'm an avid AI hater. I don't like AI. At least like generative AI. Like, I use AI every once in a while for like coding, when I'm coding stuff. So text-driven AI for like coding is pretty good. But as far as like video AI, image AI, any like visual AI, I don't like. It's cheap and lazy. And looks bad in my opinion. So I don't think I'd ever do like an AI deepfake of myself intentionally, but I could see myself doing like a fake face reveal as like a joke. I know like Swagger Souls did a fake face reveal. I would probably do something like that if I was to do one. For shits and giggles. That's something I can see myself doing. Looks like your in-game character needs more sleep. No, he's fine. He's chilling. If it hides your identity, then maybe it's not so bad. I'm still an avid AI hater. Like, sure, it may hide your identity to AI deepfake yourself, but also, it's AI deepfakes, so like, you're gonna know it's fake, which completely defeats the purpose of trying to fool cheaters as to what you look like. If it's pretty obvious you're AI deepfaking, you know? And just by principle, I don't like AI. As far as generative image and video AI, automation AI. I will say, I am a tad bit of a hypocrite in my AI hating because I do use it for coding, when I'm coding like Minecraft stuff. But, as far as like, content creation, I don't like it. And as far as like, being used in like an art form, I don't like it. So I'm not like 100% at all AI hate. When it's used reasonably as a tool, I think it's okay. But I'm not a big fan of just like all the AI slop shit that's on the internet because it's super lazy and just there's no human behind it. When there's no like human behind it, other than typing a prompt, I don't like it. John, tell me how I ran into you, Sleepy Refreeb. IDBZ, CJ, and Mifo in like 2 weeks besides you. It is only the unemployed that play this game. Well, I'm also unemployed. I mean, I'm a college student. So like that's why. And I make enough money from my content to basically be a part-time job. So full-time student, part-time content creator. So I guess I have an excuse to be unemployed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, the only content creators out of that list I actually recognize is IDBZ and Mifo. I don't know who the rest of those are. Hello, Watermelon. Good to see you. To answer your question, as far as content creators go that play Sea of Thieves, I don't know if they're all unemployed. I mean, a lot of the content creators that I know of that play Sea of Thieves, well, I guess Ophi doesn't really play Sea of Thieves much anymore, but like, Skelly Curse is employed. Ophi IRL, who used to play Lost Sea of Thieves, he's employed. Though I'm sure, yeah, probably a good amount of the big Sea of Thieves content creators that basically, spend a lot of time on this game and probably make significantly more money off this game, I wouldn't be surprised if they're unemployed. I don't know though. I mean, I know at least for like content creators my size, the money isn't that good to live off of. You're getting that dumb watch Roblox now for rewards. Is that like an ad you're getting, or is it the is it like that Twitch thing? The whole Twitch Roblox collaboration that I'm not a big fan of.
I hope I was helpful.
You have a job too? It's to touch grass, park district job. That sounds fun. You say park district job, is that like a park ranger almost, or what's a park district job? Is that related kinda to like a park ranger almost? Twitch thing? Yeah. You live with your parents? No. I live in an apartment next to campus. I mean when it's like the summer, and I'm either taking online classes or not at all, which has been a while since I haven't taken any classes over the summer. So when I do like a couple online classes over the summer, I'm back home with my parents. I mean once I'm done with college, I'll probably be back home with my parents till I can find a job somewhere, and I'll more than likely move near the job, depending on where it is. And then once I get enough to buy a house, I'll buy a house. Or I'll live out of an apartment. As much as I hate apartments, you know, it is at least convenient if it's near where you work or need to commute to, so. Are these people spamming the same questions? This is why I tend to, like, ignore a lot of TikTok chats, because it's a lot of annoying questions, or just people spamming and shit. YouTube, here you come. I'm not live on YouTube, but I am live on Twitch, if you're wanting to come over to the civilized chat. Same username on Twitch. Also, thank you for the gifts. I don't know what that username is. Lifeotol? I don't know if I said that right. I appreciate the gifts, though. Thank you. We got any ships in this server? Oh yeah, forgot I'm going northwest. Oh, you maintain the public parks of your town? You're usually going from park to park, on the week. Then on weekends it's one, big main park. Pretty sweet gig. Nice, nice. I wish I had a job that got me outside more. I mean, I'm sure if I did, like, full arm production, like camera work and really any kind of on-set production, depending on the film, I would be outside a lot. But that's kind of the downside. You could be outside for, you know, 12 hours a day if you're working, like, on-set, which would not be ideal. And I'm just not really into, like, on-set production stuff. I'm more of screenwriting and editing. I'm more of the behind-the-scenes kind of crafting shit kind of guy. Winkle McTinkle is here. Welcome, Winkle McTinkle. Depends how much the streamer gets paid, all out from gift subs and the amount of ads they play. That's true, that's true. I will say that's one of my biggest gripes with, like, a lot of not Sea Thieves, but a lot of Twitch streamers. I absolutely hate when streamers have, like, a fuck ton of ads on their streams. I know why they do it, but I feel like it's not worth it. Unless you have, like, at a minimum, like 1,000 viewers, it's not worth running so many ads. Like, I feel like you just lose more viewers from people not wanting to sit through like 3+ minutes of ads per hour versus just, like, compared to how much money you're making off of it. I feel like you're better off just not running that many ads and have more viewers that actually want to stick around. I mean, that's why I have my ads on Twitch set to the lowest possible, 30 seconds an hour. Because, like, I'd rather my viewers be able to actually watch the stream without being bombarded by ads and, like, enjoy the stream, compared to me making a couple extra bucks off ads. Like, you love ads? Well, you are a dime in a dozen. First off, you clicked with no ads off the rip. Thank you, Mr. Anti-Cheat. I mean, that's lucky. I mean, since I have the ads set to 30, it does do pre-rolls, but it's kind of hit or miss as to whether you'll actually get the pre-rolls. There's 2 streamers you stop watching because they run the max amount of ads. I'm pretty sure the max amount of ads is like 20 minutes an hour, which is just absolutely crazy that that's even an option. So I'm sure they probably don't have it to the max because the max would literally be unbearable. W John Anti-G loving the fans. I mean, it's kind of a mix of like, it's a combination because I absolutely hate ads. So like, it's not entirely me loving the fans. It's kind of part of my just general hatred for ads. And then also, you know, me wanting the viewers to have a good viewing experience. That's also why every once in a while, without me getting in trouble, or trying not to get in trouble for this, I do encourage people to use... I always have to be careful with how I say it, but how am I gonna describe it this time? I like to use scrolls. Scrolls are a good example. Medieval fantasy. Here's one. Here's one. So you're playing a medieval game, you're playing like a medieval MMO, and you pull out a nice scroll that lets you skip the dialogue trees, because you don't give a shit about what the NPCs are saying, and you use a nice little scroll item that you just so happen to have on you, and it skips all the dialogue trees in the MMO. I'm very much an advocate for that, and I encourage people to use their very accessible scroll of skipping dialogue trees. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get in trouble, so... For all intents and purposes, we're talking about Elder Scrolls. Yeah, we're talking about, Skyrim. You know, Bethesda video games, that's what we're talking about. It's a bunch of ads that run for 3 minutes. Yeah, I think 3 minutes is like that's what people usually set it, or most streamers set it to. If they're trying to get a decent bit of money off ads. Again, I hate ads, so I just keep I keep it at 30 seconds per hour. Gonna be honest, you did not know, that was the max. You thought the max was 3. Yeah, 3 is what most people run. I'm very rare for being like a Twitch partner that doesn't run more than the minimum of ads. But yeah. Oh yeah, what are y'all? Oh yeah, I missed, or forgot to end the prediction. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Let me end that. He was not Mew. I'm not gonna update the counter because it's the same guy again. How often do you actually come across cheaters? Every once in a while. They're not super common. Welcome in though, the Woodsman. That's why you think they run ads, just to force viewers to pay for subs. I mean, definitely. I mean, it's definitely to make money. I mean, I, as much as the next person, like making money off content so that I can pay my bills. But even so, like, I still just, like, refuse to up the ads on my streams, because I want viewers to have a good viewing experience, and I'll take the loss of whatever revenue I'm not making from ads in order for my viewers to not be absolutely fucked by Twitch ads, you know? If people want to support me and donate, that's where my revenue comes from for Twitch and any of my streaming platforms. I'd rather get money from people that want to support me than Daddy Bezos farming the ads and also taking a cut out of it and then giving me a nice little tiddlywink of Bezos money. Rather not do that. Fallout TV show, second season had its final episode a couple days ago. Can't wait for season 3. I completely forgot to watch that. I need to watch that still. I've had like so many friends say that I need to watch it and I just keep forgetting. Well, I guess the seas are dead again. Let me dive. You sadly will take your leave since it's 3 AM. Winkle Tinkleman is out. Or Winkle McTinkle is out. Take it easy. I appreciate you popping in. God damn, that's an instant queue. Okay, well, I guess we're getting right into it. Cool. You have Skeleton Curse. I do have Skeleton Curse. I got both of them. I got the glow stick and I got the skeleton. Once in a while, in videos, he's caught some, but not many. Actually, well-rounded community kind of keeps cheaters at bay. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I think a lot of it just comes down to the cheaters aren't, at least of recent, the like last 6 months or so, they just haven't been that common. They probably got bored of the game, or, you know, myself and, of course, Rare, up in their anti-cheat game has probably helped prevent a lot of cheaters. Yeah. Also, this is really old message, but somebody asked if I played Dead by Daylight. I started playing it recently. Hello there! How goes it? Nice vessel you have here. Stay Frosty. Would you happen to be using any cheats by chance, Mr. Stay Frosty? Any cheats or hacks? No need for that, Mr. Stay Frosty. I need to know if you're cheating. Any cheats or hacks, sir? He's thinking about it. The contemplation is strong with this one. Hello there, Mr. Stay Frosty. Would you happen to be cheating? You indulge in the cheats and hacks? Ah, that's an island. No need for that, Mr. Frosty. I'm saving you from imminent death. Or more like an island. No need for that, Mr. Frosty. I have many pineapples and an insatiable hunger. I'm sure you don't mind. Sir, there's no need for that. I'm saving your ship. You're welcome. Calm down. Calm down, sir. I'm saving you from death. Anyways. Well, I don't think he's cheating, dare I say. Yeah, I think we should probably just send this man out of bounds. As far as I'm good. If he had a mic, I'd spare him, but in the wise words of somebody in chat, I do need to get my MMR up. My win-to-loss ratio, so we get queued against the winning cheaters in Hourglass, so. Uh-oh. Anyways. Yeah, have a good night, Duck Savage. Or were you talking to somebody else? Who's going to bed? Somebody's going to bed. Okay. As much as I'd love to, you know, let that man simmer, he did shoot my ship, so I need to go save it. Where's my mermaid at? There it is. Thank you for the follow. Who is Dalton? Hello, Thunderclam. Hello, John. You were told that I'd be here? Or, yeah, I am here. Hello. Perfect timing. We almost sunk. Oh, I didn't know you were a cuck, Justin. Thank you for sharing with the TikTok chat, though. It's good to know. We were definitely asking. Hello, Xavier. What do you think of Rare adding a sloop battle royale next season? I kind of wish it wasn't just sloops, personally. It's kind of sad that it's just sloops, in my opinion. I was hoping for, you know, like, more than just sloops. Well, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess it's a step in the right direction. You know, they just gotta make it not limited time and add more ship variety, and they got a decent game mode there. I mean, I guess we'll see how it is in execution, though. What have you missed? A lot of mutes is what you've missed. Welcome in, though, Salby. If anybody wants to join the Discord, there you go. Let me get a... Not mute? Yes, mute. He was a mute. That man did not speak. Get the counter down. You taste like roadkill, smothered in donkey piss. Thank you very much. That's good to know, Chief. That's good to know. What's your second favorite game? I'm not sure. Probably Minecraft. I mean, I do a lot of coding and building in Minecraft, and that's probably the game I have the most hours in, so... If, for, like, chill games, probably Minecraft. Also, why was somebody in VC for, like, 50 hours? That was probably Blue Coat Knight. He does that. Him and Wolfie, they like to just, like, chill in, VC. Yes, I'm on PC. Yeah. So, this is, like, once again off topic, but somebody asked if I have played Dead by Daylight. I started playing Dead by Daylight a few days ago. I've been having a lot of fun in it. Yesterday I got the Night Killer, and I've been doing pretty good with the Night. Like, a bunch of people told me the Night is terrible, and is like one of the worst killers, and I was like, you know what? I'm hearing the Night's the worst killer. I'm gonna play him. I'm liking him. He's not too bad. I like that he's got, like, basically an AI ghost that he can summon, and it'll just hunt down people, so I can basically double team, I can double team the survivors by having my ghost go after him, and then I just cut him off as my ghost is chasing him. Or when people are running away, instead of just chasing him down, I send my ghost after him, and then I try to cut him off while they're running from the ghost. I don't know if you know how to use them. You can expect all the ships at once next season. Yeah, I will say, it will definitely be really nice for inspections when they got that, like, sloop battle royale. I'm very much looking forward to that. John Anti-Cheat's gonna be getting hella inspections, because I'm just gonna be hopping around to so many different ships. Now granted, I don't know what happens if you sink, because it may be a little bit difficult if, like, my ship sinks. And if it, like, kicks me out of it when my ship sinks. Like Hourglass. So, that may be a little bit tricky. I'll have to figure out, I'll either have to take somebody with me, to keep my ship alive, or I'll just have to, like, park it and hope nobody sinks it. That'll be a little bit tricky. Okay, I'm just gonna time this guy out. That was way too much spam. Bye-bye. You like to imagine, what you look like IRL? What do you think I look like IRL? Arena would have been perfect for John Anti-Cheat. True, true. Arena would have been so good for me.
Go on.
Rare, please, bring back Arena. It will be so peak. Do it for old Johnny boy. Oh my god, can I grab this? There we go. Ah, I also need to lower Hourglass, which is Reapers. TikTok nuke when? It's coming soon, it's coming soon. The day of reckoning will be soon. Where TikTok probably gets cut out of my, my streaming things that I stream to, and probably get replaced with YouTube. Hey, thank you for the Prime sub, Pranksy. I appreciate it. 13 months, hell yeah. I should probably buy pineapples while I'm here. Let me do that real quick. Port shot. Hell yeah.
Pirates and problems.
Hello, Sue.
Listen,
Oh my god, you won't sell me pineapples?
my Jessie is always open for
Sue, we've been through so much together. Why aren't you selling me pineapples? This is a new server too. I can't believe you betrayed me like this, Sue. We were like brothers, Sue. Brothers. Oh, come on, let me out of this trap. Saw it update the FOV? Yes. Yes, I did. That was a hot minute ago. Well, to be fair, I mean, not everybody's up to date with the Sea Thieves updates. Considering I get so many people asking me, how are you underwater when I queue for Hourglass? I would like to know. Hourglass has now been in the game for like 2 to 3 years, which means we've been able to dive underwater for 2 to 3 years. Can I join you? No. No, you cannot. But you can get maybe a golden star and a pat on the back if you ask nicely. John, you told me you know bird fact. You also feel like dino facts? I mean, I know some bird facts. I know bird facts related to what birds eat and the houses, like the specific whole size dimensions for bird houses dependent on the bird. Because I worked at a bird seed shop, like right out of high school. I don't know fuck all about dinosaurs though. I don't know shit. I wasn't really much of a dinosaur kid growing up. I wasn't really that into dinosaurs. Listen, I was a little bit weird as a kid. I liked bugs. I like spiders. I love spiders. I had like so many spider plushies as a kid. Yeah, I was a little bit weird. I liked insects and bugs. My dad built me like a table where I would like trap bugs and then like put them in jars and shit. And like little ecosystem chamber things. One time I caught like a spider and then it had a fuck ton of eggs, which then all of the baby spiders started crawling out of the cage. That was definitely something. How old were you, if you don't mind me asking? When I was collecting bugs, probably from like... I was definitely younger than 10, because it was when I grew up in Indiana. And I moved to Kansas when I was 10, so it would have been probably from like age maybe 6 to 10. Maybe like 5 to 10. I think it was before like kindergarten, because I remember like, I think it was in preschool or kindergarten, so I would have been maybe like 4 or 5. I wanted to be like a bug scientist. I don't remember the name, but I wanted to be a bug scientist. And then my parents like took a picture of me with a bunch of bugs on my like a bug scientist outfit when I was like 5 or something. So yeah, probably between like 5 to 10 years old is when I collected a lot of bugs. And was really into insects. I love spiders. Thank you for the gift, Matt Floyd and Maya. I appreciate it. The manifesting gift. We're not in Kansas anymore. We made that joke a lot when we moved to Kansas. Although I am glad to say I'm not in Kansas anymore, because Kansas sucks. I don't like Kansas. Perfect, they aren't real, they're government drones. Who told you? Oh, who told you? You can't be dropping that in Twitch chat, like, the government's gonna come after you. You can't be telling everybody that they're drones. That's top secret. Entomology? Yeah, it's something like that. What are the 3 emotes? I don't know what those 3 emotes are, it's not, like, showing on my side, it just says object, object, object. Let them come. Other people around spiders, odd, John around spiders, aren't you cutie patootie? Yeah, pretty much. I did think they were cute. John, you should give me the drip. The John drip. I mean, it changes every once in a while, but this is the current drip. We basically domesticate pigeons just for us to abandon them. Kinda. I mean, if we're talking about, like, war, World War I, kind of the opposite. We used pigeons as, like, signals. A lot of tanks used them when they needed, like, they wanted to be airstriked. And they were trained to go back to their trainer, or however the trainer trained them. So it's more of they sent pigeons away from the battlefield to signal whatever messages or airstrikes they wanted. If you've ever played Battlefield 1, it'll make sense. For feathers, eggs, and message. Eggs? Was there... Oh, is there a use for pigeon eggs? Or are we just making a joke? Hey look, a ship. Where's that? Northeast? Northeast it is. Food? I mean, maybe? I don't know if pigeon eggs are like... very good for food. Battlefield 1 is the best. I would have to agree with you. Battlefield 1 is still probably my favorite, like, Battlefield game by far, and I would argue I like it more than Call of Duty 2. Like, as far as, like, war shooters go, Hell Let Loose and Battlefield 1 are right up there for, like, the best ones. For more of, like, a Call of Duty Battlefield style game, Battlefield 1's definitely the best. For, like, realism, Hell Let Loose is better. And for me being able to run or yell at people in proxy chat as I'm reviving them, definitely Hell Let Loose. Armada's better. The reason I haven't like played Armada is because I just like older, like the World War II, World War I type games. I believe Armada is a bit more modern. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of like Modern Warfare games if I'm going for like a realism game. Thank you for the follow, Stone. I don't know how to say the rest of that. Pigeon message, 1740. A Lamel. I'm sure the medieval people had some goofy shit to say they, like in their pigeon messages. Vanilla servers. Vanilla servers? Our Soviet era, I don't know, I think that's a spelling error, I'm not sure what you're saying. If you play Roblox, I got the best game for you. I do not play Roblox. And I have no plans to. The only time you're gonna get John anti-cheat on Roblox, or me, on Roblox, is if they solve their Predator issue. It's like an actual game to stomach, like, morally, I just refuse to play Roblox, because it's a no man's land. It's pretty bad. That's also why I'm not a big fan of Twitch doing a partnership with them. Of all companies, why Roblox? Where's the cheater counter? It's on the Twitch stream. That makes way too much sense. I would hope so. Pretty self-explanatory, you know. Don't support predators. And don't allow them to run rampant in your video games. And don't try to turn a children's video game into a dating, like, video game. Still beyond me why the fucking CEO of Roblox thinks that's a good idea. Twitch working with horrible people in groups since when? Apparently no. I mean, to be honest, I don't know, like, who Twitch has worked with in the past, like, officially. So, I honestly don't know if they have, like, a history of working with dodgy companies and such. I mean, you could say Amazon, but, like, they're owned by Amazon, so they don't really have a choice as to whether they work with Amazon or not, since they own them. Hello there! How goes it? Greetings, gentlemen. I see a naked man on your ship. Hello there.
Hola. Hola.
How you doing?
Hello.
What's up? Mr. Reaper Leader 66? Would you happen to be using any cheats by chance?
Oh shit, it's John Andy-G.
That it is.
What's up, goat?
No, not too much, just making sure everybody's playing fair out here.
Hell yeah. Get a ass.
We're gonna act like that last one hit him.
Hey, it's all safe.
Well, don't mind me, I'm just gonna be taking a little look around the ship here. The USS
good.
Goon. Quite the name.
For gooners and gooners only.
That would make sense. Hence the name. Let me check the bed. See if there's any stains here. Oh, I'm seeing quite a few stains here. That is definitely a lot of goonage. Ooh, it smells too.
Yo, John Anti-Cheat.
Yes, sir.
Put the headset on. Put the headset on. Put the headset on. No, there's no fucking way. Headset on. Talk to him.
Yes, fucking way.
There's no way.
Hi there.
There's no way the John Anti-Cheat is here.
How you doing?
Holy shit, there's no way.
I'm just a chest. There's nothing here. Nothing to see.
There's no cheating going on?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm here to check. Though I'm not seeing any cheats. Do you think your friend's cheating? In your honest
My friend
opinion.
is cheating, I'll be honest with you.
You think he's cheating?
He's
What
a
kind
little-
of cheats
he's
do
a
you think he
little cheaty
uses?
cheater. The USS Goon does not cheat, Mr. John Anti-Cheat.
I mean, it is a very suspicious ship name. And your friend's claiming
The
you're
only thing we
cheating.
do here is Goon. That's the only crime
That's
we're
true.
guilty
That's
of.
true. That's a
And-
good
and
alibi.
And if gooning is a crime, we should all be arrested.
A little bit of a self-admission there from the Holmes, but okay.
Yeah, we got- Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. You feel gross typing his name? Oh, you mean the Roblox CEO?
My roommate could not believe it was actually you. The real Johnny.
Now be honest with me here. Is your roommate the one that's cheating? Is he a
He's
cheater?
He is a cheater all day.
Ah, I see, I see. That would explain why he was trying to accuse you of being the cheater. He was trying to deflect.
Exactly. He's just trying to deflect. That's all he's trying to do. You're right, Johnny, to cheat.
Now the real way to tell if you're a cheater, come over here, Mr. Reaper. Stand like right there,
Yes, sir.
right in front of me here. Now if
Okay,
this
forward.
lands on you, we'll know if you're a cheater or not.
Okay.
Oh, it's close. It's close. It did not hit you though. So you are not a
Dear
cheater.
Lord. Dear Lord, thank you, Johnny, to cheat.
Of course, of course. Let me get this written down. Alright. Well, you gentlemen stay safe out there. I gotta get back to hunting.
Yes, sir, you get it, Johnny, the Chief.
Godspeed. If you come across any cheaters, you let me know. Have a worm.
Yes, sir, I will. Yes, sir. Thank
Very
you. for the
tasty.
wishes. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Gotta keep your calories up. I'm out of ammo. Never heard of the spear trick, what? I mean, I more just wanted to see if I could kill him with the spear, to be honest. It has nothing to do with whether he's cheating or not. I just wanted to see if I could hit him. Hey, thank you for the gifts, King Juju, and Ed Jr. Arthur, RR what was that? Mustafa? I appreciate the gifts. Thank you for the 50 roses, King Juju. I've still yet to kill anybody from, like, yeeting the thing up in the air and seeing if it hits somebody. Anything here? Any pineapples? No pineapples, but I'll take the cursed cannonballs. And the extra cannon. The Spear of Truth. He's not a cheater. I don't believe he's cheating, so that would be a correct assessment. Alright. Anything for me to grab? Probably not. Cool. Let's take a look at the map. So we just checked him. Keep trying, it's got potential. I think we might dive. Cause this server's looking pretty dead. But before we dive, I do want to grab some hot chocolate. And then we'll dive. So I'm gonna go AFK for like 3 minutes. Yeah. Not John getting tired. In all fairness, I did watch in one of my film classes today a 3-hour Filipino drama movie, which, I mean, I will say admittedly, it wasn't like super boring, but like, it definitely wasn't the most action-packed thing in the world. It was a melodrama type movie. And I did also have Latin today, so I had a long day. Latin and then Filipino drama. Whipped cream or no whipped cream? I don't have any whipped cream, so no whipped cream. Smell cheater in the wilds? You should go there. That is the opposite side of the server. If I'm going there, it's gonna be in a different server. Need to draw a fun I'm AFK screen, like Jerema's getting T screen. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I do like drawing shit in Photoshop, like I've done for all my profile pictures, so I might do that. Maybe I'll do like like a Jesus Last Supper. It may take a lot, but I might do like a Jesus Last Supper and turn it into like a Sea of Thieves Last Supper and have that be my BRB screen. That might be fun. I may have to go for something simpler, but it still may be fun. Let me write that down. Make a John anti-cheat BRB screen in Photoshop. Maybe Jesus Last Supper. Alright, just writing that down. I appreciate the idea. That would be funny. I am concerned because I don't know what the emotes are. They're just boxes with X's in them. I'm just gonna assume you put something very wholesome. Blunt trauma. But based on your name, probably not. Just blow up someone's ship and you'll gift 100? Alright. This is someone's ship. It's my own ship. There you go. There's your explosion. I blew it up. Not your own, someone else's. Hey, you can't change it now. No, it's all good. You don't have to gift anything. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, I'm gonna, once I repair my ship here, we're gonna go make hot chocolate, and then I'll be back. What do you think of somebody, or something like King Von anti-privacy screen? I don't know what that is. I know who King Von is. I don't watch him though, so I don't know what his anti-privacy screen is. Oh my god, I completely missed that. That was embarrassing. Oh my god, okay, it at least put it out, but I completely missed that one as well. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna go make hot chocolate. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Yeah. Have fun. I would give you guys something to do, but I don't really have any idle shit for you guys to do, so... You know what, we'll do a dice roll. For like, nah, that takes too much work. I'll be back. Alright, I got 2 hours until or not 2 hours, 2 minutes until the water's done heating up, so we're gonna shout out myself because I'm a very cool person on a different channel. So there's a shout out to my second Twitch channel where I stream non-Sea of Thieves stuff. So if you want to watch non-Sea of Thieves stuff, that's where I stream it. What the hell are y'all talking about in chat? That's wild, OG. That's wild. Holy, was it a crotch? Oh, it is a crotch view, isn't it? Why y'all looking up my skirt? Come on now, guys. That's crazy. No more freebies. No more free. You know what, actually? Let's get the grippers out. I'll let y'all stare at John's grippers. Because I know what kind of rabid animals you guys are. There we go. The grippers are out. Anyways. I'm gonna go get my water. It should be done heating up. You've been sad because you haven't been able to see any of your streams because of work? That's unfortunate. Hey, at least you're able to make it now. Anybody on Twitch, if you guys want to come over to, or I mean TikTok, anybody on TikTok, if you want to come over to Twitch, it is higher quality. And you won't be as bored because you won't be on TikTok, and your brain can no longer be, brain rot and short attention span from being on TikTok. Two birds with one stone, based on all the people freaking out about me being AFK for like 2 minutes. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's go hunt cheaters with the grippers out. Because that's something we do. Incredible time to be a first-time chatter? Oh yeah, absolutely. Why? Okay. Oh yeah, because I blew up the back of my ship, that's why. Well, Mike since. Hello, Mr. Bro, welcome in. And Tem. Tem to go. How do you find him on Twitch? Same username, just Bug Sensei. How many you caught so far? Total 19. Today, we haven't found any. Also, thank you for the gift, Ultimate Waluigi, and Honey Lover. I appreciate the gifts. With the grippers out? Oh yeah. We gotta keep a firm grasp on these wooden planks. Make sure I don't go anywhere. Watch out for nails and splinters. I'm gonna be the one causing nails and splinters. With my grippers. I think that's the ship we already inspected. Because he was right there before. I think that's him. So I think we might dive. Yeah, let's dive. You can understand bug now, but why Sensei? So basically, a little bit of the lore behind my username. Originally, my, like, really old Xbox username was ProcessBug783. And whenever I would change my username, I kept it as Bug since, like, I always kept Bug in the username. And then around 2020 was COVID, and I was really bored, and I told my friend, I'm bored, COVID is a thing, what anime should I watch? I haven't watched anime ever before, so what should I watch? And he had me watch Naruto. And then that's where I kind of like came up with the idea to I changed my username to Bug Sensei, cause like Kakashi Sensei. And then I've never changed it since. The only time I've changed it is just by swapping up the letters. Cause as like a joke, people would call me Sug Bensei. So I just like made that. My other channels is Sug Bensei, and then I just mix up the letters. That's like the story behind my username. How are you underwater? This has been a feature of the game for almost 3 years now. I think it has been 3 years. Yeah, because my old Sea of Thieves Hourglass Be Like video was 3 years ago, and that was when Hourglass dropped. He teaches bugs in his dojo. Yeah, it's real life lore, 100%. Irika Sensei? Who is that? I'm really bad with names. So I'm sure I know who that is, I just don't remember by name. John is secretly an insect? Is Naruto's first sensei? I thought Kakashi was his first one, wasn't it? Or is that the old man? Is that the old man? I don't remember the old man's name. Greetings! How goes it? Hello there. Me rog something? That is quite rude, sir. Now, would you happen to be using any cheats by chance? Mr. Calorie-driven Jack Sparrow?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Would you happen to be using any cheats by chance? Mr. Calorie-driven,
no.
Jack Sparrow?
No, I just suck at this game.
I see. It's good to hear that you're not cheating. Doesn't look like you have a logbook, fairly new to the game, I presume.
Yeah.
Alright, well let me get that written down, I'll make sure Rare knows you're not cheating. Get that in the records. Alright, well you stay safe out there. Best of luck.
Okay.
I can't shoot myself out of that, okay. Godspeed. Oh my god, I can't climb into that other... The cannons don't like me. I'm just gonna grab onto a rock real quick. Godspeed. Oh, anyways. Can we find a keg? Here's a keg. I don't think I'd be able to make that in time. I'd have to... No, I needed a cannon actually if I wanted to like try and grab this at the grapple. Yeah. The cannons don't like me. Oh my god, I'm almost sunk. I would say he did a number on me, but he didn't really do a number on me. He just ran into me. Minato's the fourth, Hiruzen is the third. It's been a while, but I'm good with like faces, I'm really bad with names. Is there anything going on in this server that looks like a player, so I do kinda wanna stick around this server. That's a wild statement, Stone. I think you're in the wrong platform. Well, maybe not platform. There is a lot of goons on Twitch, to put it nicely. Though yeah, wrong platform. Or not platform, stream. This guy is so far away. I should have put the mask on so I could go, you know, incognito and murder him. Oh, he's... okay. I feel like this is something new players always do, where they just put themselves super far away. They will keep the most distance known to man. Oh, that's a good board.
Uh-oh.
Long time no see. Time to get good at PvP.
Watch this, guys.
What was that fucking yell? That was a crazy yell. That man saw his life flash before his eyes. Oh, this guy's poor. I think somebody robbed this man. I can't- oh my god, this shit is so bugged. I can't use anything. It won't let me reload my gun. Let me hit him with that sleep ball. Give him some nap time. It is time to sleep, my brother. You've been a naughty boy.
Why am I snoozing? Bro!
Good thing I pulled the barrel emote out just at the right time so it didn't sleep me. That's hella lucky. I feel bad for the guy, but like I can't do much. Or at least I can't reload anything, sadly. His neighbors love him? Oh, definitely. I know, I'm toxic. I feel bad, but hey, I'm creative with how I kill people. You can't say I'm not creative. God, this guy's poor. I think somebody robbed him. This man has no supplies. Somebody definitely emptied that man's pockets. There he goes. He'll learn how to be better. At the game, he was a pretty funny guy. Not better as in, like, better interactions or person, I just mean, like, he'll get better at the game. It's a learning process for him. Can you DoorDash me food, John? No. Brother, I'm a college student living paycheck to paycheck. I don't got money to spare. I can barely pay my own bills. Also, DoorDash is unhealthy for you. Go to the grocery store. Buy some good old healthy food. Do some exercising. Southeast is where we're going. Speaking of exercising, well, I didn't really have any time to exercise today because I've been at class all day, but tomorrow I need to exercise. You like British people? Yeah, they're really good with knives and Sea of Thieves, so I like my British person. That keeps my ship afloat every once in a while. That is why I weigh 150 pounds, this is true. Maybe that's what John Anti-Cheat will become. John Anti... diabetes. John anti-unhealthy. John anti-fat. I'll give everybody health education on the seas. Maybe we'll do some like we'll do some training programs, some training regiments with like the overweight pirates. Get the gains in, you know, some cannon shot reps, some emotes, some push-ups, ladder climbing. Yeah, a whole workout routine. Sword jumping. Sword dash routines. Or reps, I should say. I need to go straight south. Right through the storm. Lovely. Totally where I want to go. Actually, it's not through the storm. Do I need to go south? Southeast-ish. What's your workout routine? Not that complicated. I have two 15-pound dumbbells, so it literally consists of, like, squats with the dumbbell, just lifting with the dumbbells, and just, like, push-ups, sit-ups, planks, stretches. I don't know the name of it, but, like, calf stretches. Yeah. That's mostly it. It's all stuff that I just do in my apartment. I don't do anything too crazy. Just enough to keep me not stiff and, you know, falling apart. And then on days that I don't exercise is usually days that I have to walk like 40 minutes back from my classes in cold ass weather. So I'm usually not feeling like exercising after walking a very long time. John, health inspector. You were the Jack Sparrow. Your friend said that that you said I was cheating. I don't know if that's true. I'm on PS5. You are definitely not cheating. I ask everyone if they're cheating. I can assure you, you definitely weren't cheating. Time for you to get better? Hey, comes with practice. But I can assure you, you definitely were not cheating. Did I end the prediction? I did, okay. What are you studying for in college? Film studies with a minor in history. John, you probably bench like 225? I have no idea what I bench. It's been a very long time since I've been to a gym. Pretty much all of my workout I just do from home, or exercising I do from home. And it's been a hot minute since I did a bench press. I think the last time I did was like high school, so I have no idea what I bench. Where does John go? What do you mean, where do I go? To the seas? To hunt cheaters? That's where I go. Do you wear glasses? I'm supposed to, because I have bad vision. I have prescripted sunglasses, because I can see up close fine. In the distance, it's bad. So when I'm outside, I got my, my prescripted sunglasses. My normal glasses are really old, out of date, and I need to get a new pair. So I just don't wear glasses indoors like normal glasses. I only wear just my prescripted sunglasses when I'm outside. Which, I mean, it works. I mean, I just gotta sit like at the front of class. But like when I'm in buildings, I'm perfectly fine. I can see everything for the most part around me. And as long as I sit towards the front of class, I can see the board, so it works. Though I do need to, like, I need to get a new pair of glasses so I can actually wear like indoor ones. I couldn't do contacts. I hate touching my eyes. When I tried contacts once, the eye doctor struggled to get it in my eye and to get it out of my eye. I'm not built for contacts. I don't like touching my eye. They're also expensive. Like, glasses are just, like, so much smarter money-wise, because contacts, you have to replace them. And then you gotta keep buying more. Glasses, like, you're pretty much set with glasses for, like, a hot forever, you know? It's like a one-time investment. I mean, of course, if you grow out of them, then you'd have to get a different pair, but, like, if you're an adult, and you're not changing your weight that much, like, or your weight's not changing that much, you can pretty much sit with the same pair of glasses for a very long time, and then just update the lenses, like, if your prescription changes. You want contacts, but you're also scared to touch your eyes? Valid. I'm the same way. But I also just don't like touching my eyes, so. Also, you can, like, get shit in them, like, you can get dust and, like, hair and stuff in the contacts, and then get that in your eye, like, it's too much of a hassle to me. You can have glasses for about 3 years before you notice you need new ones. Yeah, I mean, I've had kind of the same prescription for a pretty long time. My eyes haven't really changed that much. Though, to be fair, I don't really, unless I'm driving, which I haven't driven in a while because I live right next to campus, so I walk everywhere. So unless I'm driving, I don't really go anywhere that, like, I'm not able to see. Because when I'm inside, I can see stuff that's close, and when I'm outside, I have my prescripted sunglasses, so. Someone send John some EDs so he can, get some optic cyberware in his eyes. Is that like meta glasses or something? What's that? Are you gonna die for Hourglass? No, not yet. I've been trying to get to this outpost, but the storm is getting in my way. Checking to see if somebody's over here, or why somebody just left a Reaper chest, see what's up. And then if we don't find anybody, we'll probably dive. You have meta glasses? Are they any good? Like, is it basically just like an Apple Watch, but on your face? Are they any special? You want to get back into the game, but you have no friends who want to play it? Oh, well, if you need people to play with, join the Discord. We got a lot of people in the Discord that play Sea of Thieves, so. They record, that's the coolest thing. Okay. I mean, how expensive are they, actually? Before I start dogging on them, I should probably ask how expensive they are. Like, are they pricey? Because if not, then I guess that's a decent feature, but like, if they are pricey, not really decent feature. More professional opinion. 230? That's a bit. That's definitely a bit. I don't need to be up here. Whoops. Ah. See what's going on over here. Ah, I see. Somebody had the, what was that? Oh, it's grade 1. That's useless. Somebody has the active skeletons in it. That is blank. Any notes in this one? That is also blank. I think this has been here for a hot minute. He's referring to Edie's in Night City. I've not played Cyberpunk 2077. Why are the books blank sometimes? I think it's when, like, the crew's been gone for too long. Isn't it supposed to be spawning skeletons? Okay, I guess it's not spawning. Oh well. Oh, there they are. They're all the way over here. They went to the wrong side of the island. Oh, that was a terrible throw. Have you ever played Detroit Become Human? I've not, no. Yeah, I think when the ships, or the crew, I should say, has been like not in the game for too long, the books just become blank. Or it's because they're in the water for too long. Because I have had ones where like it's a freshly sunk ship and they'll just be blank, so it's probably one or the other reason. Starts around 300. Yeah, I mean, that kind of seems like a lot, just for glasses that can record. I mean, just at that point, pull out a phone, you know? I mean, I guess it's kinda convenient, like, if you want a makeshift GoPro that's not as expensive as a GoPro, and you don't have to, like, strap to your chest or head. Still kinda seems a bit odd. Or, I don't know, just not really worth it to spend, like, 300 for glasses that record. You ever stream other games? I only see you play this. I do on my second Twitch channel, which is Sugbensei. I don't on TikTok though, because I don't have like a second TikTok account set up to stream on. Yeah. Have you breathed the oxygen? Question. Yes. Never heard of it? Is it new? Yeah, I don't know what this Sea of Thieves is. Must be an indie game. Hello there. How goes it? Well, it's like we got another one of the I stay very far away and try to lob nades from super far away kind of players. This guy's either kinda sweaty or very cautious and probably new to— oh my god, he's so far away. Hello there, sir. How goes it? Greetings, Mr. SRS. SRSX Calamity. How's it going?
Nothing much.
Now, do you happen to be using any cheats by chance, Mr. Calamity?
No, I don't even know how to do that.
That's good, that's good. Let me take a look at the logbook here. Alright, alright. Stats are looking pretty good. No, I mean, it looks like a normal player. Cool. Alright, well, everything's looking good. Let me get this written down, make sure Rare knows you're not cheating. Alright, you stay safe out there, Mr. Calamity. I gotta get back to hunting, so Godspeed.
Have a good one.
How's your day or night? Not too bad, not too bad. Welcome in, Killer Hello. Somebody asked if I played Arc Raiders. I have, yes. I'm kinda iffy on the game. Like, it's not bad. Kinda limiting for, like, goofing around in roleplay. I mean, it's definitely less limiting than many other games, but it's still kinda limiting. Yeah. Decently fun, though. Hey, thank you for the 200 bits. Newbie Num Tub, I appreciate it. Also, thank you for the gifts, Riley and Honey Lover. Have you played any newer shooters? I played Arc Raiders, which is kind of a newer shooter. I played Battlefield 6. I don't know how new Fragpunk is, but I recently played that. That's kind of it though, for like shooters. Will John do a face reveal? Right now? There you go. What do you think about Battlefield 6? The mechanics are nice. Like, it's definitely updated, and like, the mechanics are, to date, they're good. I still like Battlefield 1 though, better. It's fun, but, I don't know, I still like Battlefield 1 better, as far as Battlefields go. Play Risk of Rain 2, it's peak. I've not played that one. Isn't that one kinda like, Sons of the Forest? Or like, The Forest? Green Hell. I could be mixing it up with something else, but isn't it kinda like one of those, like survival ones? What's your reps? Let me check. It's been a minute. Whoops. Distinction 1 in all 4 of these. 122, 120. Hourglass. As you can tell, I do not do any Athena shit. What game is this? Fortnite. Yeah, this is the new Fortnite update. Battlefield 5 is underrated. I haven't played that one. Oh wait, no, I have played Battlefield 5. That's the World War II one. I didn't really like Battlefield 5. I like Battlefield 1 better. You play with the crew? Sometimes. Sometimes. Risk of Rain 2 is a roguelike? Okay. Now remind me, roguelikes are... Those are like Dungeons and Dragons almost style, like the ones where, I don't know how to describe it, but like it's usually a couple characters, and then you like select actions to fight. Is that what a roguelike is, or am I mixing that up with something else? Like the kind of action select... Roguelites are reset when you die? Okay, I don't know what that means. It's technically a roguelite because of meta progressing or progression. We're talking about roguelikes, like roguelike games, not roguelites. You just get random equipment that gives you perks? Okay. It's run based, so you do a run, you die, you start a new run. Oh, okay, I see. That makes more sense. So they're almost, I don't really know how to describe it, but kinda like, what's that sword one? I guess that may not be like character-wise, but that is at least kinda similar. Like, Ghostblade or something, I think is what it's called. It was the same genre, people think they should be separated. Have you ever played, Enter the Gungeon? I've not, no. Okay, this guy's getting timed out. Stop spamming. I'm not gonna tell you what game it is if you keep spamming. It's Fortnite. Obviously. Fortnite Battle Royale. And from that equipment, you build your run. So kinda like, what's that one? Gunfire Reborn, I think is what it's called. Which, by the way, terrible game. I hate that game so much. It's a fun game, but they have like 3 maps.
Want to tell me?
And they've not updated it at all. The only updates is they add like character DLCs. And it's the same maps.
Back for a chat anytime.
Literally the same thing over and over. And that shit came out like 5 years ago. Fun game, but absolutely hate that it's just like so lazily, not lazily done, but like underwhelming. And just like not updated. I've not played Misery, no. Although my friend plays Misery. which is a weird thing to say, but the game, Misery, my friend has played. Not gonna lie, I might just dive to Hourglass, because this is not a fun storm to be in. Danger is nearby. Is it counting the storm as danger? That's kind of annoying. I might just wait out the storm. We'll see. TikTok back at it again? They're not back at it again. They're always at it. He played Escape from Tarkov? I've not, no. I'm not too big a fan of, like, extraction games. I'm just not really that into them. I think the extraction game I've played the most is probably Arc Raiders. Because it at least kind of has, like, some unique... It's got voice chat, and it's got some, like, some unique aspects to it. Yeah, it's like the only one I've really played a lot of. That may be Dark and Darker. I played a good bit of. Played any Souls games? I've only played Elden Ring. That's the only. I did technically play a little bit of Code Vein. I was not very good at it. I kind of sucked at Code Vein, and I just didn't really like the game. So I didn't get very far into it, but I did play a little bit of that. And I saw that they came out with the Code Vein 2, and from Video Game Donkey's video that I've seen on it, it seems interesting, to say the least. Thank you for the gifts, Riley. Did you beat Elden Ring? I did not, no. The problem with Elden Ring is I have too much freedom, and I end up just running off and just collecting plants, like random garbage, and then cooking meals. I kind of just go on like side quests and then just do a bunch of random shit from wandering off, and then get bored. Though Elden Ring is where I discovered that I have a lot of patience, because I pretty much went into fighting the first boss basically naked, Margit, or whatever his name is, and I probably died at least, like, maybe 200 to 300 times. I died a lot. I spent like 3 or 4 hours straight, just dying and going back, until I eventually beat him. And I didn't get mad at all. Like, I literally was at it for just hours straight, dying over and over, and I didn't get mad once. Like, that was when I discovered I have a very high level of patience. I just kept going back. And then I realized you can summon, like, the ghost things to help you. And then I was like, oh, I've been sitting here for like 3 hours fighting the boss by myself. I didn't realize I can summon a ghost thing to help me. And then I was able to beat it eventually. You should play Bloodborne if you're on PlayStation. I'm on PC. RIP Bloodborne 2. It's never gonna happen. Sony's sitting on it. Maybe answer the question seriously and you won't get spammed. Unemployed, Well, now I'm just gonna ban you. And I'm going to continue to not answer questions seriously, solely because of you. Get out of here. Bye-bye. You're encouraging me to not answer questions seriously. Let me give you a little bit of a not even a history lesson, just like logic. If you ask stupid questions, you're gonna get a stupid answer. Welcome to the world. Yeah, I'm not going to take stupid questions seriously. Wow, mind blown. It's almost like it makes sense. Why would he take stupid questions seriously? It's almost like I'm the stupid one. Should I download and play? Used to have so much fun. I mean, go for it. I'm guessing you mean Sea of Thieves. You play it in an emulator, it runs smoothly. Bloodborne? I haven't used an emulator before. I'd probably have to look up some videos on how to do that. Hey, look at that. A ship coming straight for me. Let me put my thingy on, cause I need to do my shit. course I'm on fire. How we looking on food? There we go. Now we're looking good on food. Grubs equipped. I feel like these guys are trying to kill me, or going to try and kill me. Let me go say hi to them. Oh, I already got puke in here. Nice. Hello there, gentlemen. How goes it? Now, would you lads happen to be using any cheats by chance? Any cheats or hacks?
No.
That's good, that's good. Take a little look around here. Ah, a lot of stats, I see. 141 million gold. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Common interest. A little bit smelly down here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Got a lot of raw food in there.
Hi.
Alright. Well, I'm glad to hear you're not cheating, Mr. Blue. I'm gonna get this written down, make sure Rare knows that you're not a dirty cheater. Get that written down, put that right there. Write that into the margin. Alright. Well, I appreciate your cooperation. Have a worm. They're very tasty. It's good nutrients. Before I get my marinade, it's for seasoning. I gave you a little taste of the marinade when I boarded your ship. It's the good stuff. Oh, we got the same bucket, I see. A man of culture. You may need another grub. Wait, let me get you stocked up here.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Well, you stay safe out there. I shall return to hunting. Godspeed.
Hi.
That guy definitely was trying to fight me. I saw him pulling up right next to me. He had his shit ready to fire. He's lucky he didn't shoot me, because I would have started swinging. I got plenty of pineapples to down. I could go for a hot minute. Yeah, he was using the in-game, TTS. Oh, this is Hourglass. Wait, is it? Did I just, like... I see. Well, that would explain why he was trying to fight me. This is Hourglass, hold on. Ah. I didn't even realize I was in an Hourglass match. Okay, well... I mean, I'm not against... We can just sail out, okay. That's kind of funny. I thought that was just some, like, random person pulling up on me. Okay. I don't think it popped up with the banner. Unless I just, like, completely blanked it out of my mind. Yes, I am live on Twitch, Riley. Same username, Bug Sensei. You reply to comments? I do in Twitch. The TikTok ones tend to move by pretty fast, and I get a lot of spam and stupid questions, so... I tend to pick and choose from the ones I see on TikTok. But if you want your comment to be seen, or read, Twitch is the better place to ask it. Because the chat also moves slower there, so I'm more guaranteed to see it. All comes naturally for John Anti-Cheat. Alright, let's go on our island vacation. Take a nice little seat. I'd say watch the sunset, but I think the sun's too high. But we can just chill here. Let me have the ocean to my back. Thank you for the follow, Wyatt Dalton and Captain Curtis. What is an Hourglass? It is when you get queued one-on-one against another player. John Anti-Cheat beach episode. I don't like sand. It's dry and rough and it gets everywhere. you'd much rather watch on here, the quality is much better on Twitch. This game has taken so much away from your life. I can honestly say the same, but it's a good takeaway, because, you know, clearly I've accomplished a lot from my time spent on here, so I would argue, for me at least, a lot of time taken away, but well spent. Hunting cheaters, of course. Your mic sounds so crispy. That is because I have noise suppression on Twitch, and I also have a limiter so I don't peak and go over negative 12 decibels. And I don't know how to add filters on TikTok. So TikTok is straight up just like my raw mic, so you'll hear any like background noise, you'll hear me eating, you'll hear me blowing my nose, and it'll probably peak if I get too loud. So I really need to learn how to like use TikTok streaming. I'm sure there's a way, I just couldn't find a way to like add noise suppression and stuff on it. So yeah, you get all of the rawness on TikTok, but it sounds a lot better on Twitch. How do you know if they're cheating? I get this comment so many times. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm sorry, but people ask me way too much. I'm not gonna even answer. I don't even know why I read the message. Look it up.
Hey,
That's all I'm gonna say. He'd be crop dusting his chair in TikTok, you can hear it.
you have
Yeah.
a super day now.
I get the vacuum out like mid-inspection. Vacuuming up everything. Well, I'm not actually vacuuming anything, it's just for the ambience of a vacuum cleaner running in the background. Maybe a couple glass bottles breaking. Sand is annoying when it gets in your teeth and between your toes. I don't know how you're getting sand in your teeth unless you're eating food that's got sand in it. I think sand's annoying when it gets in your shoes and in your socks. And then like all over your legs, and then you're just tracking it all over the place, and then it's getting like on your pants. That's when I think sand's annoying. Reported you from 5 different accounts and now you're waiting. Thank you for telling me that. 'Cause I'm gonna ban you. Bye bye. Thanks for outing yourself. Sea of Thieves is the video game that we are currently playing. If I had to guess, that guy was probably a cheater sympathizer, which would explain why he's trying to report my stream. He's upset that I'm hunting cheaters. Or he could be a cheater himself. Even more the reason to be upset with my stream. John's got his finger on the big red silly button labeled nuke TikTok. Yeah, it's definitely hovering over. Definitely hovering over the button. It's getting close. It's getting real close. The big old just... Bam! No more TikTok. Supporting cheaters is sad. This is true. This is true. But, welcome to the internet. There's always gonna be somebody supporting the worst position known to man. Don't know why that didn't update. Thank you for the gift, Brandon, and it's just a symbol and like a leaf. I don't know what your name is, but thank you for the gifts. Let's see. Do you have a method for doing fortresses and skeleton forts? Or a method for making money in the game? I'm not the person to ask. I hunt cheaters. I very rarely play the game normally. I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube videos, though, that probably are... I mean, at least I know back in the day. I say back in the day, literally like a couple years ago. 1 to 2 years ago, there were all kinds of videos of people, like, posting how to, like, best money making methods. I'm sure there probably are updated ones, so. It's about to be Friday. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a long week. Luckily for me, it hasn't been that bad of a week, because, like, a lot of my classes this week got canceled because of the snow. So, literally today was the only day this week I had class, which is nice. I definitely got a lot of coding done, good bit of editing done. We, of course, did our stream Tuesday. I did a good amount of Sugbense streams over my days off, so it's been a productive week for me, for the most part. I still have more stuff I need to work on, but not a lot of people today. Seas are looking pretty empty. Hello, Grayson. What's up? Just hunting cheaters. What are you in school for? Film studies. I guess I might as well just sail towards the world event. I don't think it's too far. Oh, wait, actually, that's a ship over there. My eagle eye caught it. I see that sail. Yeah, film studies, and I have a minor in history. Name 5 films. Rashomon, which is a Japanese film from, I believe, the 1950s. Of course, Citizen Kane by Orson Welles. We all love it, not really. I don't remember the name, but I recently watched a Chinese, communist, the CCP, Chinese Communist Party propaganda film from, like, the 1960s. I don't remember what it was called. Oh, it was Equinox Flower. That's what it was called, I think. Or is that the David Lynch film? I think I'm mixing these up. I think Equinox Flower is the David Lynch film that I watched recently. Why don't I have my browser open? Hold on, I need to look this up. I think I'm mixing it up. Well, Equinox Flower is one. I believe that's a David Lynch film that I watched recently. I don't remember what the... Oh, it was called, like, Red Army something. It was, like... It was Red something. That was the, like, the communist propaganda one. Equinox Flower. Oh wait, no, I'm completely wrong about this. Equinox Flower is the, is an Ozu movie that I watched recently by Ozu. When's this one made? 1977? Yeah, this is, Japanese? Yeah, Japanese, like, drama. How many have I listed? Oh, The Grandmother. That's the David Lynch one that I'm thinking of. So, The Grandmother, Citizen Kane, Rashomon, Equinox Flower, and then The Host by Bong Joon-ho, 2003. Same director that directed, Parasite. There's your 5 films. And I think I gave a couple extras that I couldn't line up the proper names, but... Thank you for the 100 bits. Whoever redeemed the, Unknown Racer, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the Hydrate Mando. Good to see you. Will you ever do a Dead by Daylight stream again? Probably. Yesterday I was playing, Killer. And I had a lot of fun doing it, so I may stream it sometime. Hello there! How goes it? Well, that's quite rude. Don't worry, I'm not here to fight you. Oh. Don't worry, I have insurance. That'll buff out. Oh. I don't know why I stood there. I was asking for a... a 1-ball. What region are you in? North American. North American East. So does anybody think, Odyssey is going to actually be good the way it's... Are they making a movie like that? Hello there, sir. Well, that's quite rude. No need for that. Pardon me, sir. That is quite rude. Now, I'm gonna have to ask you to get off my vessel, if you don't mind, sir. This is very uncalled for. Now, I need to inspect you. Hello there, Mr. Donor. You were looking very plump today. Oh, looks like I'm sinking. That's unfortunate. Excuse me, sir. This violence is very unnecessary, and I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. Well, y'all leaving already? I need to inspect your ship. Where are you going? Damn, what a coward. Okay, well, time to do what I do best. I'll send from the heights, aka the island. Y'all love the mutes. Don't tell me they're leaving already. Oh my god, it's out of range. Bruh. I'm gonna run out of grapples by the time I get here. Wish there were cannons on these ports. That'll make this easier. Okay. Well, fuck you too. Fucking catching strays. Oh my god, they're just giving away my location. This is stupid. Let me just climb up here. I'm actually catching strays from the mermaids. You get 'em, mermaids, you get 'em. Now, gentlemen, if you don't mind giving me an answer, I need to know whether you're cheating or not. I am the inspector, after all. But you so rudely decide to sink my company vessel, which thankfully is insured. But once you're able, you know, 3 to 5 business days preferably, but once you're able to give me an answer, I'll take a yes or no as to whether you're cheating or not. And now I wait while mermaids shoot at me. Are these guys like deaf? Did they just not hear me? One sec. Let me get rid of this goon. Bye bye. You're a loser. Get out of here. Little shit. Alright, time to go talk to him. By the way, I was talking to somebody in chat, not these guys. For anybody that was confused. Some goon that came in chat. Hello again, gentlemen. Still waiting on that answer. Don't worry, I'm very patient. Now, would you be able to give me a yes or no answer as to whether you lads are cheating or not? Any cheats or hacks? That is very rude, sir. I'm trying to ask you a question like a civilized gentleman. Any cheats or hacks, sir? Pardon me, sir. I need to know if you're cheating or hacking. That is very rude, sir. I'm asking you a question. Sir, I'm asking you a question. Now calm your booty cheeks down. I need to know if you're cheating. Calm down. Jesus, I'm losing brain cells here. Chill. I need to know if you're cheating. Chill the fuck out. Chill. Chill. Now are you cheating, sir? It is vital that I ask you. Chill. Chill. Are you cheating? Answer me, you cretins. Tell me how many cheats you're using. I need a number. Give me the stats. How many is it? Tell me. I did take all your pineapples, by the way, so I'm very much enjoying those. This is very rude of you, gentlemen. You need to learn some manners. I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed. You should be ashamed of yourself. I will be returning. In your dreams. Look out at 3 AM, gentlemen. Keep those eyes peeled. Those peepers open. Hello, Yo-Yo. Welcome in. Isn't there a setting to have text-to-speech chat? Put what you're saying in text chat? There might be. That would probably be kind of annoying, though. Like, having that spamming on the side. I think that's only on one side. I think, cause like, I don't think I can set it so like people are forced to hear what I'm talking and then have it repeat in text chat. I believe that's like a my side thing, so I can turn it on if I want whatever people are saying to be read to me in text chat. I believe it works that way. I don't know for sure, but I think that's how it works. Alright, well, we've hit 3 hours, so I think that's a wrap to the stream. Please destroy them. I'm way too far away. It literally put me on the opposite side of the server. Yeah. That's not even them, that's somebody else at Reaper's hideout. That'll take a really long time to get there. As much as I'd like to go check out that ship at Reaper's, it's gonna take forever to get over there. And that's assuming they're even there by the time I get there. So I think we're probably just gonna wrap up. Leave them paranoid. I don't think they could even hear me. That or they just had themselves muted, but I don't think they could even hear me. They're cheaters 100%? Definitely not. They kinda sucked. Considering it took them that long to kill somebody that wasn't fighting back and was just downing pineapples, they're definitely not cheating. I can say that for sure. Alright, well, those in TikTok, if you want to come over to Twitch, we're gonna raid somebody. Thank you for the gifts, Cheese It Bandit. I appreciate it. For those in Twitch, if you want to stick around for the raid, feel free to. I think you get extra channel points. I think it gives you like an extra 250. But yeah. Bye bye TikTok. Twitch is the same username, Bug Sensei. So, y'all take it easy. I'm guessing this man, you know, just for the sake of because I want to cause some mayhem. This guy is definitely just trying to cause some hate, so you're also banned. You're banned! Get out! Right before I end the stream, you know, we gotta make sure we ban a couple people. It's not John Anti-Cheat stream without me punishing, you know, some cheater sympathizers. I think I saw somebody else saying something about cheaters. Do we got another cheater sympathizer in here? We got this goon. Let's mute him for the entire stream. I won't ban him, I'll give him one more chance. We'll get that guy out of here. I want to find one more person to punish. Okay, I think that's all we're punishing for today. Everyone else seems normal, so. Alright, goodbye TikTok. Get fucked. Anyways, back to Twitch. Thank you for the follow, Epi. Thank you for the background noise for your homework. Hey, no problem. I hope you're able to get your homework done. Soon John Anti-Cheat will say bye-bye TikTok for the final time because he's planning on nuking it. Nuking my own stream. Yeah, not the platform. Don't come after me, TikTok. Let's raid Epi. You know, in the spirit of Epi person following, let's raid actual Epi. Alright. Thank you, Epi. 562. Other Epi. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Here are the raid messages. Take your pick of whichever one y'all want to use. There is no raid for. My favorite raid message. If anybody wants to join the Discord, here's the Discord. Take your pick of whichever one you want to use. We're gonna spam that in chat. I appreciate y'all for watching. There's our plethora of shit to copy and paste. Yeah. I don't really have any news. There's a YouTube short that'll be coming out tomorrow and like TikTok as well. So I got a short going out tomorrow. I have a couple like long form video ideas. I gotta work on them. I've been kind of busy with like college stuff and coding. I've just been in the mood to code. I will be live Saturday though. Saturday on the second channel, the Sugbensei channel. We're doing another Minecraft event, so if you guys want to watch that Minecraft event, I just lag the fuck out, okay? That'll be Saturday. And we'll of course be live tomorrow with Sea of Thieves. I don't think there's anything else new though. That's kind of it as far as news go. But yeah. See ya. Bye bye everybody.
Ooh, she's actually playing. What? Oh, wait a minute. Surely you're just dead here. I was about to say.
Where the fuck is the terror idiot? Bro has no terror idiot.
Oh, that's a fun one. Yo, Bug! Boop. Oh, man. See, but that's what people like that do, though. They have no other, like... They have